got spots on off, spots 1, 2, out in, left, right, and the same with the beams. Well, I think I'm going to invert those. They seem to be, they start off as opposed to starting on. VQ. I think if I just set this as 50, it's probably going to do the trick. Yep. So I'll do the same with this. 50%. And then, so I need this next row is going to be for washes, and then another row for battens, and then I think I need an ooh, which I might chuck there. And I need to get used to the positioning of everything as well. But then once that's done, I think that'll be this execute page pretty much there. It's looking quite busy. But I think it's going to be good. Once I get to use it, don't know when I'll get to use it, but it'll work out eventually. All right. I want to edit this effect. So for once, I've actually started including the effects that I'm making in to the effects window. Oh, what? Can you update? Can you include? Yes, programmer 50 update. Which does actually make life a little bit quicker. So I can just select my washes and done. That's my effect in. Record there. We'll do dim 1, 2. How does that look? We'll go with it. It would all get changed when I morph into a different show. Out in. Well, that is definitely not out in. Oh, because I need a symmetrical selection. So let's go make one. Gonna go you, 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 you. And then to get rid of the fact that I selected only the first element, if I put dot and then now I selected the whole head overall, not any element selection. Because if you can go dot 1 through 5 and then if I recorded that would record as a dot all group. But if I just go dot then it will just record as normal. And I think that's the way I've want it to be. I've been having a lot of trouble with multi-element heads, but I think finally that is how it should be for me. What was I doing? Oh yeah, recording the symmetrical group. So record, wash, sim, clear, effects, dim out in. I'm just gonna tweak it slightly to match the rig. No, I know. I'm going to change the selection. Where are we? I know I don't have to actually select that, but I like to be sure I know what lights I'm selecting. I swear there used to be a deselect all. Oh, there. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dot. Record over that. Clear. Let's try that. There we go. That's more like what I'm thinking. Record. Done. And now just the left-right one, which will be this. Effects. Left-right. Looks good to me. Wash on, off. Wash 1, 2. Wash out, in. Wash left, right. Make these solo. And then I want to record myself a master for this effects, so that when I can have a fader to control the intensity of these effects. I'm going to record a master fader, an intensity size, just a size master fader for the washes. So, and I want it to control intensity channel. So I'm going to select the washes, bring the intensities to, well, you can put them at any value. It doesn't matter, because once you make it a master, it ignores what the value is, it just listens to the fact that there's a value in that channel. So make them active, and I will go to my layer 4, and I will go record here, set this as wash int effects. And then VQ stack, options, function, size master, yes. And then I'll tell that to go. So now I have a fader to control all of those. And these are also going to will be controlled from my tap to time. Annoyingly, I don't know if there's a solution to this, but tap to time will only affect Q stacks that are active. I want to divide that by 2. And I'm probably going to want to do the same with this one. Why not? Divide by 2. Ooh, that's a nice color combo. Well, I don't know about nice, but it's interesting. I think I need to split up these playbacks. I think I want to have a separate one for beams, and I think I want buttons. Oh, it really doesn't like having I think I have buttons there, and then maybe washes, and then on this 8th one I think I'll move those two over and maybe see how that goes. So move that there, move that there. Include that. I want to take the washes out. Oh, but first I'm going to copy them over. Copy. Oh, that's copy linked. I need to copy unlinked. Copy unlinked. Oh, that. Oh, shit. Copy unlinked. That. Ah, no. Did it in the wrong order. Copy that. How do you do it? Copy mode unlinked. That there. It's linking them. Screw it. I'm going to go include record there. There we go. That's the one way to do it. Set OW strobe wash. And I'll just take these out. You got to do it the other way around. Include programmer. I want to leave washes in. Remove. Update. So that is now, that needs to be a flash. That is now just washes. This needs to, I need to remove the washes from here. Update. Include this. Record there. Set that to flash. OW rand wash. Include you, programmer. Take these out. Take these out. Update. Include this. And take the washes out. Okay, so now I've got sync strobe spots beams, sync strobe washes, sync strobe buttons, random. Huh, that's interesting. What is going on with those? Oh, because this has got the washes still in here. Remove. Oh. I need to include the Q. I forgot I made these stacks. So I need to go view item, include that, and I need to remove washes from this. Remove, update, view, include, programmer, remove washes, update. And then these can be the, oh, it didn't, oh, right, okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Include those. Actually, no. I just want to go wash, shutter open, record on top of that, record on top of that. And I set these to be queue options. Resets to first, executes last. Queue timing, execute last, reset to first. All right. I'm not a fan of the Stormy master I've got going on, I don't think. At the moment, this fader's set as a master on the Stormies, and I've got 2 chasers. Which I don't think I like. I think I'm going to get rid of that. I think. Not really sure, but options. No. Okay. Now I guess I'll make some intensity effects for the whole rig. Oh no, buttons. Add effects, intensity, dimmer, include. My WYSIWYG doesn't like doing crossfades when I'm streaming, so I'm just going to keep crossfades all to a minimum. Now the question is, what kind of speed do I want these to be doing? And what even effects do I want them to be doing? Well, I think I want... actually, I'm going to change this to a group effect. Because group effects are much nicer for morphing. Let's turn that right down. Let's increase our spread a whole buttload. There we go. That's something like that. A nice little left to right. Screw it. I'm going to put it at 120. And then I'll lower my width a bit. And I'll raise this crossfade just to make it probably look a little bit nice. And then I shall call this batten dim left right. Batten dim LR. And I'll record it here. Batten LR. And then I will make some kind of in-out batten thing. So this group is my symmetrical-ish batten selection, I think. Let's see. Highlight single. Oh, it's kind of just... Yeah, I'd kind of call that symmetrical. Well, it works for the effects that I want to run. Dim chase. Include... I think this is the right way I want to do it. Yeah, because I changed this direction to... I think. Yeah, and then that works. It kind of works. Does look a little bit jank. It's because it's not truly... They're not properly running into one another because of the selection order. There must be a spread that will make it work there. There'll be one that will look just right. That one's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Not that fast, though. A happy little 128. Batten in, out. Batten in, out. And then we will have a something where it's all the buttons, or maybe half the buttons at a time. If I go dupe elements, is that gonna actually do it? No. What if I change these? No. Because they're in independent element mode in my patch. No, add group effects, intensity. So if I go include element synced, that just makes parts 12. There's a, oh yeah, you need a good twinkle, which means I'm not gonna add a group effect because you can't reorder to be random selection, unless I made a random selection group, which might be the smart thing to do actually, for the sake of. So if I do that and then dot 1 through 12 and then go shift all, well, if I go shift all elements random, record there, and then if I add effects, is this going to be? No, that didn't work. Remove that. All elements random. No, I might have to do dot 1 through 12. Dot 1 through 12 random. Don't think this is going to do it. I think this is just randomizing the master heads. Yeah. So let's get rid of that. Let's do it the old-fashioned way. Add effects, intensity. I could do the random chase, but I don't think that ever looks actually that nice. So I'm going to do this, reorder, random, and then this way you have much nicer control of your width. Let's set the color to white so we can see it a bit better. And then we'll increase our speed. Actually, no, well, let's. So, oh no, we need to put the speed up as if it was something we've tapped in. And then divide it up in the inhibit area. I'm gonna add some segments to make it not look quite so random as well. 12. I think that's what I want to do. Batten random. Set these to solo. Let's go into effects and record that there. Batten random. And then So I'm tapping in this tempo of 109, but I want them to go a whole lot slower than that. So I'm going to rate divisor that by 8 maybe. Maybe 4. And I'm going to edit that effect, because now that I can see it slower like that, it could just need some more crossfade really. Less segments, I think. Yeah, that's better. Oh, interesting. I think I need a batten master now as well. So batten, intensity, playbacks, record here, set, batten int, effects, view options, function. QStack is a size master. Go. Clear out that intensity information. Activate that. Layout 4. Okay, perfect. That works. Oh, I think I'll actually swap these around to go over here. This also needs to be yellow. Oh, this should not be red. This should be blue. This should be red. This should be purple. Yeah, I think I like this. Nice. Oh, you can't. So you gotta go release, 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 release. Let's move you down here. Move you down here. Move you down here. Move you down here. Get rid of that. You can go. By clicking on it, I made it active. Can I do this? No. That. You there. You there. You there. You there. Okay. Go. 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 So I own a wing, an extra wing as well, but I don't have that with me. So once I do have that with me, this is why I'm programming onto this page as well, because these are my faders I have next to me. And then this is going to be my wing I'm also going to have. So main intensities here. And then effects intensities below them. And then all of these are, this is 12 more buttons to put stuff in. So many buttons and faders to use. Not really sure what other button effects I want to do. I've got left, right, I've got random. I do need to do something with them all in sync. I'll come to that later. I need to do some stuff with my effects page later as well. I need to, oh yes, okay, so I'm going to get some intensity effects running over the whole rig now. And I'm not including this circle in the middle just because I'm probably going to get rid of that. This was a design I made a while ago, and I started working on it again, and I've worked on it so much that I think I'm going to try and make it my main show file, maybe in the future. And rigs don't normally have circle trusses with them, so this is I'm probably gonna get rid of this and move all these fixtures onto the floor, because you're more likely gonna have floor package fixtures than you are gonna have a circle truss. So that's why I'm kind of not using that. That's kind of a nice color combo. Almost. I do really like that the tilts working in conjunction with each other there. Okay. Effects over the whole rig. So I want all mover minus circle. What kind of selection is this? Next head. Okay, this looks like a fully left-right. Yeah, this is full left-right. Which I think is good. I think I do want to do that. If I go locate, yeah, that is everything. Add group effects. Intensity. Dim chase. Just going to try and make something that looks kind of cool. That would be pretty cool if you had something like that running. Ignore the kind of ugly color combo for that kind of effect. That looks rough. always I'm just going to try something. But it means I need to create a layout for these. Oh, but it's okay. I'm just going to make it a really simple left-right layout. Where am I? So I want this. Go view grid. So what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7. So we only got 48. So I'm going to set it to be 52 by 5. Let's zoom out. Select them all. Oh. Go move. Zoom back in. And put them there. And then I think that should give me 2 spaces at the end as well. Okay. So now this is a really nice left-right for everything. Every mover. So now I can add some simple pixel map stuff on here. Line vertical. We want to run on intensity. Because I've always liked the idea of having a bounce across the rig. But you do need to have sizable gaps at the beginning and end to make it kind of go off the edge. View grid. Not that one. So we're going to change this to be, what did we do before? 52. I'm going to make it 60 by 5. So how many gaps has this given us on the right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2 on that side, so I need to move it all 4 across. Move 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should give me 6 on either side. Yeah. I might set it a little larger, 64 by 5. And we'll move them an additional 2 to the right. Move. That looks pretty good. Huh. Why is that only at a certain speed? Oh, circle. Can you add it in group effects? Intensity. See, that looks pretty decent. Half your width because you're bouncing. Why does it not want to change the speed when you're set to bounce? It's good for like a flash effect, maybe. You wouldn't want to have that continuously running. maybe as an effect to have on the individual heads, but maybe not the whole rig. It's good practice though, good knowledge. Let's just add a normal little chase. I need to put in a nicer colour than this. It's looking pretty rough. Yeah, I'll go with that. Ooh, LR. Ooh, LR. Let's see what kind of speed this is going at. I think I want to divide that by 2. If they were to move, how does it look? I mean, not too awful. I'm kind of finally beginning to get a show to come together. Effects. Include this. Let's turn that off there. Programmer. So that's all odd even. I want to make this a group effect, really. Intensity, dim chase. With in group, center in, parts 2. Parts 3. Not a big fan. Parts 2, maybe. Quite like that. Put a little gap and a little bit of a crossfade. Then you've got a nice little rig 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Ooh, 1, 2. Yeah, that's quite nice. Kind of looks quite Park-y, especially with that ACL. It's finally coming together. What if I put in one of these different color palettes? How do these look? Make it move. If I go add swap, those buttons don't add swap. Can I make them listen to an add swap? Um, 20 buttons. View. Button. There's always swaps, which I don't really want. Pause swaps, pause releases. Master's effect level, yes. It would be really cool if you could set it so that your add swap will affect those play and pause buttons. Or to be able to tell those buttons whether or not to listen to the add swap. I should set these names. Spot OW. Strobe on. Strobe off. Oh. Oh, I kind of want a Grandmaster to Grandmaster stuff. Do my intensity effect sizes affect when they're on? Ooh, obviously that won't do anything. Yes, they do. So I could whack these down, and then I could whack these all down. And then go bam. Or go bam with these. I feel like this is a good show. I think. It'll be interesting to see what happens when I get to test it out. Okay, let's keep going with some of these intensity effects. That's kind of pretty cool already. Whoa, all on off. It's pretty nuts. What does 8s look like? Kind of cool. I think if I bring that size down a bit more. And then I don't know what I'd be calling this. Just all rig chase in out, maybe. All chase in out. It's kind of a nice in out. All chase. I think I want to divide that by 2 as well. What do these look like if I put in this movement effect? A little bit garbage. If I could make that effect also have some dimmer information in it too, that would be pretty cool. At the moment my up dim effect is looking pretty... I mean, it's not terrible. Does need some work. It is annoying that your global tap doesn't affect inactive playbacks. There must be something for that. Surely these can move. Also, my execute page is too massive. If this was on an MQ80, it would not really be that visible. Also, do I want to have these... What is that doing? Oh, it's because I've got that effect on. Huh, that's funny, they all synced up. I think that was just chance. Well, stuff is working. It's just a matter of, can I learn the layout and jump around on buttons and faders quick enough and make it look cool? That is kind of the question. Not really going to know until it gets tested in actual action. I need to change up this music I'm listening to. Oh, I'm sorry, my laptop. I'm murdering you. Can I have a button that releases all color? I could do. But then why not just... Am I happy with these? Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm kind of not so happy with that. I'd like to maybe increase that width. Yeah, I think that's better. And maybe I'll have one where I have all of these chasing. So I can have a group chase. Is there a divide by 3? Or times 1.5? Or something like that? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That's a bit fast. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, I need like a multiply by 1.5 to make that work. Unless you set your spread to 75. Set your width to 25. Or even wider. Go 37.5. And then your speed will make sense. Just. Nah, it needs to be like that. Spread 100. Like, to music, it could look good. I'm not a big fan. What I think could be cool is having just completely random add effects, intensity, dim chase, reorder, random. And then, not many people know about this. Set your attack to be quite low like that. This would be quite good as a nice slow effect. Almost like a pulsing on. I have a slow movement, like a slow circle. Why are they no circle? Oh, because I'm doing wash. Like tears in the rain. Yeah, we'll see how that looks. Effects, record. Ooh, rand. Exec. Record that. Set. Ooh, rand. And this is going to want to be pretty slow. I want to divide this a lot. Divide by 6. Yeah. And I think I want to change... I think I want to set fade times on these colors. But there's always the occasion when that comes up where I don't want to do that. Excuse me. That is nice though that I can keep that all round going. Have these replace it. And then that'll go back to rand. That is good. I feel like this works out nicely. I bet I'm going to get it into a usable situation. It's going to turn to shit. Okay, well that's the kind of intensity effects. So I've got my colors, beams, positions, position move, intensity effects. I'm just kind of missing beam effects, which are partly in. We've got them on some flash buttons. On the shutters at least, but don't really have any zooms in. I still need to do some color effects, because I've got the faders prepared for them. I've got one fader prepared for it. There's just so much choice of what to do. I could organise my stack store back up since having programmed a whole load of new stuff. All my new stuff is at the bottom. So these are my all moves. All chase, I mean. Band chases. These were some flashes. Oh, that's my master. Oh, right. right, okay, yeah, of course. That's why they're coloured. Move. Open white random. These need to go up by my 20 buttons. Oh, I need to go soon. Where else have I got stuff? So that's my all chases. It's my batten chases, my wash chases, beam chases, and spot chases. Wash chases. Can move that. Oohs can go below the battens. And then I will colour these. This is no, blue. That's not a very good colour coding system if I can't remember straight away what the colours are supposed to be. Blue. Oop, don't want defaults. Blue. Yellow. 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 These are red. 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 Battens need to be purple. 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 And then let's move these way up. There we go. These I need to move, so let's we need to click release, 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 stack store, wash, no, wash, spot, beam, wash, pattern, move. Probably somewhere around here. Oh, I can't move these because they're in a QStack macro. Oh, I can delete these. Let's remove some unused. Yes. Up dim can get out of the way. I kind of just want to make a nice first two rows of like the actual faders. This does need a bit of reorganizing. So this is my standard stuff. Blinders are on 2. Let's get these down. So they're going to be going about here. These are going to be going something like that. Well, I know Colourful 72s are on 5, I think. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's going there. Blinders go there. these are going down here. Color effects pattern. Let's release that. Release that. Color effects pattern. Color effects mover. Okay, this is roughly our layout. First 10 faders. Next set of faders. Yeah. I'm going to save there. It's pretty sweet. Some kind of blinder chase would be nice. But then where do I put it? I guess I could have blinder and strobe chasers going here. I could actually have some Q stacks for this on 11 and 12. Yeah. And then I could still have 9 and 10 act as masters. So then I don't have to sweep across and take down these as well. Oh, there's a lot to think about. Color effects. Well, okay, let's put in some blinder chasers. Add effects, intensity, dim chase. We will duplicate for now. Let's take crossfade mostly out. Sweet, looks good to me. Bam. Blind chases. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's change my direction. Oh, yeah, I need to keep segments as 2. Oh, so that's blinder left, right. Ugh. I think I'm gonna just input this manually. I think I want something like that. That. 50. Probably that. Let's see what this looks like after I've finished doing this. 0, 50, 0, 50, 0, 50? No, I want that to be 0, definitely. I want that to be 50, definitely. I think this is where I'm going wrong, yeah. That's more like it. then do I want that to listen to masters? Probably. That looks pretty good to me. Record that. Now we're going to need to set this to be Q timing. This first one was a spread. This second one was a 1-2. Okay. Let's move that stack. I wonder where I put that, actually. Did it put it way down at the bottom? Yeah, it did. Ah, where's my... Oh, because they were... Okay, that's something that Chamsys need to sort out as well. So those two Q stacks at the bottom that I had were... they had macros in them, so that when the console started, I've got it set up to be activate playbacks on start macro 1, and macro 1 was a macro that would jump to that stack store and activate that, which would in turn activate that, and they both activated all of the kind of default executors here. So that all I would have to do would be to put faders up, and things would be like nicely positioned, and with like the zoom positions already keyed in to save me having to go through every time and click each kind of one I want. But it seems that when you click remove unused, it removes them even though they were being used. But I guess that's pretty hard to kind of envisage someone doing. I'm going to set this as light yellow. This needs to be set as yellow. This needs to be set as blue. This needs to be set as blue. So that if I ever do get to go on an MQ500, my LEDs will be coloured the way I like them to be coloured. I kind of want to update that movement. Or do they just not have the position information in them? Include beam. Yeah, they should be beam no circle. They should be tilting at the audience. Update. Execute. Include the view programmer. Nope, they're not doing it either. Beam audience. Update. I know that the washes do it because I checked them earlier. Just to double check though. Yeah, they definitely do. I bet the spots don't. No. BMFL audience. Update. Include BMFL. So I record some position information into these movements, because these movements, which are circles, if I were to have, say I had everything pointing down, and then I activated them, they would just do that circle when they're pointing down, but now they will do that circle, so that actually looks good. It's like if you had everything down and then engaged the tilt, they would just be... do I have a further down? No, I don't. That's okay. For example, straight up. If I did straight up and a tilt effect, they would be tilting really high. But why was that prism on? Don't know. But because I've got tilt information included in this tilt effect, so they will tilt between around that position. So this is them tilt at size 0, and then if I release these movements, they will fade back to where they were. So they'll tilt around the nicest spot, and it's the same with my pans. So they will pan around a center panning point instead of panning way too far because they were already in an X position. But I can add in some pan information after the fact. So you can see now they're panning V, or I can add in some tilt information after the fact. And that looks quite cool. But I think that's all I'm going to do today. I need to shoot off and do some of my own stuff. So I'm going to save and gonna call it a day on that short little stream. So thanks for anyone. Well, there's no one watching right now, but thanks viewers. Check it out. Hopefully you learned something, and shoot me a message if you need some programming help.